벌써 오랜만에 with Marvin 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' 오늘 speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 Yeah just take a picture Yeah 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 Feeling all this Yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah If it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah. If it, I've been taxed for the night, yeah. Beat up extra early, get it started, yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 널, yeah. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 오는 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 take Oh, say does There you go again You wanna know your own rodeo again Yeah, you push me out just to blast that smile and last on the end But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad cause
This is it, opening day, the right... Regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more...
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. So with Randolph on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Chris Paul. Ewing is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dumars. Now here's Love. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Iverson kicks to Rice. Off target from outside. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Indiana.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Left side, Butler. Nowitzki in the post. Takes it off the glass. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Right wing, the three, drains it from beyond the arc.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Iverson against Paul. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Iverson outside. There's the drive. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Paul passes to Ewing.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Brian Rice. First personal foul. First team foul.
Love with the screen on Iverson. Paul for three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Butler in the corner. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Banked in off the glass. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the game. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Rice, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pacers. The outside leaner. Here's Ewing. Paul outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 7 points.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest the three because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now here's Iverson to the inside. Paul with the steal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Iverson outside. He kicks it to Rice. And again, the Hornets missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Let's give them a big round of applause.
.139 left to play here in the first. And here is Fox. Here's Kirilenko trying to get open as Nowitzki. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And Kirilenko sends it back. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Here's Francis, guarded by Fox. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Oakley from 18 feet away.
Don't sleep on Dirk's defense now, doing everything he can to make shooters feel uncomfortable.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Fox. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Donaldson's checked in. Mitchell looking it over. Here he goes.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Hornets.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Dumars. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Walks it again. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is hit.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets defense team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So with Love on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Ewing is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Larry Nance. Arizin, the pass to Randolph. And there's the feed to Ewing. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, what a savvy veteran. Zach Randolph, what a nice job sharing the basketball. So pretty.
Kirilenko with a screen on Paul. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. From about 19 feet, Paul's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richardson outside. And there's the pass to Bargnani. Kicks it out to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Here's Ewing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ewing's got 10.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Love finds Paul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot's good from Love. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Everyone, show them some love.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Arizon the pass to Paul. Here's Arizon, covered by Mitchell. Left side, Love. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Iverson outside, and it's denied.
And he's like a pogo stick. Nash just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball.
Iverson kicks to Mitchell. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ewing. Love trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Iverson outside. Kirilenko kicks to Richardson. Over Nance. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Paul with the ball. Iverson picks him up. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it. man saying, I'm going to attack.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Once again for.
Here's Oakley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:03 left to play in the first half. Now here's Butler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nowitzki kicks to Butler. Just 2 to shoot. And they recover it. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Outside Dumars. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Zach Randolph's checked in for Kevin Love. 36 seconds left in the first half. Fox passes to Butler. Feeds to Nowitzki. Charlotte no good that time either. Indiana leading. Here's Dumars, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low, Francis. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
27.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us and led to... directly to baskets, and then disorganized.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Celtics. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Nowitzki. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. Iverson is out there with Bargnani. And it's Rice in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Harrison's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Butler passes to Nowitzki. Trying to get open is Butler. And that one, good. Nowitzki's got 6.
Well, throughout Nowitzki's career, he has mastered the art of finishing through contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Passes it to Ewing over Bargnani, and he stays with it. For 3, Love. It's rebounded by Charlotte.